Hello, good morning. What's new? Welcome to another Motivational Monday, where every Monday I try to say something nice. Someone asked me on Instagram why I always say hello, good morning, what's new. Wanted to just throw it out there that I have 2 cats that are my life. I love them with my entire heart and probably my lungs too, and my arms and my feet. I love my cats a lot. And it's hard to say sometimes, and I think it's harder for people to hear, is that even in my 30s, I would be lying if I said that I wasn't suicidal. Not necessarily should be put on a watch by any means. I'm fine. But there are times when I idealize suicide. It is not something I'm proud of. It's something that I work very, very hard on. I don't want to commit suicide, but the idea of it sometimes intrigues me. This is a discussion for my therapist. What I'm getting to is that I love my cats, and my cats are what keep me alive. They're what I live for. That's important, and I know that a lot of people have something or someone that's what they're living for. And I think that's fantastic. Embrace that, love that, go with it. If it's helping to keep you stable, or what your version of stable is, I say embrace it wholeheartedly. I love my cats. They bring me joy. What I'm getting to, what I want to talk about this week, is finding joy when it seems so hard. I'm sure a lot of people have watched Marie Kondo's series on Netflix about sparking joy and tidying up. And I have read her books. I am certified as an organizational specialist. I have read her stuff, and I live by a lot of what she says. Some of it I don't. The folding technique's not for me. That's fine. It doesn't bring joy to me. If it brought joy to me, I would consider it. Tried it, didn't work for me. I actually hang all of my clothes except for my pants. Every shirt that I own is hung up on a hanger, so that brings me more joy. It works better for me. Folding my socks doesn't work for me. Rolling them in balls works for me. But I know that life gets rough. Sometimes the ego is overfed, and we let it control us a little bit more. We let it be the negative presence in our lives, which is contagious, it's contaminated, it's toxic. It's never all sunshine and ponies and rainbows and unicorns, unless you're living in My Little Pony, which I don't know if they have unicorns because I've never seen it, but I think they have rainbows. Do they live on a cloud? No, those are the Care Bears. Doesn't matter. I know life gets hard, and it gets so rough. And so the easiest way to keep yourself out of a funk is to find some joy. For me, one of my joys is makeup. So this year, I have my closet cosplay that I do every Friday. That brings me joy. It gets stressful, but at the same time, it forces some creativity out of me, and getting that part of my mind open brings a little bit more joy, because when I'm being creative, I'm not creative about something else. You know what I'm saying? If I'm feeling creative about how I'm going to make this costume or what I'm going to wear, that it's still inspired by whatever character is chosen. Finding joy doesn't have to be makeup. It doesn't have to be cosplay. It doesn't have to be drag. It doesn't have to be wig styling. It could just be, maybe finding joy is feeling stable. Maybe balancing your budget. I know that can be part of the hard part, but if it makes you feel better to see where you're at, what you have, what you need to do, where you need to hustle, maybe that can spark joy. If you find joy in sports, maybe going on a walk or throwing a football with a friend or calling somebody up and saying, hey, let's go play Frisbee, Or maybe watching a football game or basketball game or baseball game or soccer game or whatever game that you like. Maybe that would help you find joy so that you can get out of the negative headspace, get out of that hard time. Bring yourself something that makes you smile, makes you feel a little bit better, even if it's just temporary. Because you know what? Those temporary moments are going to add up. And you're going to have more and more good times. You know, you reach out to a friend and you say, you know what? I'm having a rough day. It's a trying time for me. Can we hang out? Can we do something? Can we go to the movies? Can we go take a walk around the park? Ooh, let's go try on really expensive clothes that we're not going to buy. Whatever it is that makes you feel better, do it. Because when you have that little bit of positivity, that's also contagious, right? When you've got some positivity running through your veins, it's going to be better. You're going to feel it. It's like when you take in a deep breath of air. You're just like, you breathe in the good air, you exhale the bad air, right? Try and do something positive. Find something that sparks joy. And be joyful. Even if it's just for a few minutes. Try it. Be kind to one another.